Hi guys, so for the past few weeks I've been reflecting a lot on my life and I realized that I've always had to manage a lot of workload and just life in general. Last semester I was a full-time college student and managing my e-commerce business as well. Now I'm on a gap semester, so I'm more focused on this channel and my blog. That's why I just want to share some personal productivities I've used to get work done. I personally really don't like to have more than 3 priorities at once. I've experienced trying to carry way too many priorities and it was not fun. The stress made me look like a 90-year-old. I personally have 3 folders reserved for those priorities on my Google Chrome, Notion, and desktop. That way I find it easier to just manage it all. As people constantly say till we get sick of it, less is more. And I cannot agree more with this truth. But once I start school again, I expect these priorities to change a little. I'll definitely need to create a school folder and bump down Spanish learning. Que peña. I know I can be super extra. I literally have an Excel sheet where I give a rating to each life category on a Sunday night. That's right, while my classmates were doing Sunday night cramming, I was being an Excel sheet nerd. In each life category, I have specific goals and action steps for what I plan to do in the week. For example, in the health category, I want to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep because I've been neglecting that recently. My eye bags don't lie. In each life category, I give myself a rating out of 5. If I score below a 3, I know I need to step up my game. For example, if I discovered I'm scoring low in relationships, then I'll reach out to a friend or family member and ask them to hang out, or pressure them to hang out. Once I figure out my action steps for the week, I'll time block it on my Google Calendar, because if it's not on my calendar, the chances of me doing it are 0. There are days when I just seriously don't feel like doing anything at all. You know my laziness is serious when I cannot even get up to get my beloved coffee. When those days come up, I allow myself to schedule about like 30 minutes to 1 hour of procrastination. During procrastination hour, I will let myself watch maybe an episode of Netflix or binge watch some videos on YouTube. Before you call me out, I know I just made a video on digital minimalism and a year without social media, but I'm just saying this as a last resort. That way I'm not being too harsh on myself and I allow myself to just indulge in that moment. And when it finally comes time to being productive, I can tell myself that I have no excuses because I already allowed myself to procrastinate. Just like in college, the classes we have every day are not the same. I mean, can you imagine studying for anatomy or calculus every single day? Prayers to those who have to do that. Many times I can get so bored of the same activities and tasks I have to do every day. That's why I like to theme my days to keep things fresh. Maybe some days I'll focus more on schoolwork and then other days more on my personal projects. It actually makes the days more interesting instead of feeling like Groundhog Day. You can even get creative with the type of themes you want, like a no tech day, a family day, a procrastination day, or an existential crisis day. The main structure of my journaling is answering the following questions. What did I accomplish? What did I fail to accomplish? How can I improve? Pretty simple, but I don't just recap my entire day. I go more in depth about the little details of my day. For example, maybe I failed to do something because my friend suddenly called me or my mom distracted me with some delicious cake. Believe it or not, this happens quite often. I'll ditch important work for food any day. I'll also give myself a daily rating out of 5 based on my own personal criteria of my performance. It's really interesting to see an overview of my performance of the entire month. I'll notice maybe on some weeks I was lagging a bit or other weeks I was on top of the world. Chances are you already heard of these productivity methods, but we can actually personalize and customize it for ourselves to make it more effective. Thanks for watching.